Hi, Erin.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm gonna just give you some actions to do. And just do the first thing that comes to mind. Show me what it looks like to run like a girl.
My hair.
Show me what it looks like to fight like a girl. Now throw like a girl.
Aww.
My name is Dakota, and I'm 10 years old.
Show me what it looks like to run like a girl. Throw like a girl. Fight like a girl. What does it mean to you when I say run like a girl?
It means run fast as you can.
So do you think you just insulted your sister?
No. I mean, yeah, insulted girls, but not my sister.
Is like a girl a good thing?
Actually, don't know if it's a bad thing or a good thing. It sounds like a bad thing. It sounds like you're trying to humiliate someone.
So when they're in that vulnerable time between 10 and 12, how do you think it affects them when somebody uses like a girl as an insult?
I think it definitely drops their self-confidence and really puts them down, because during that time they're already trying to figure themselves out, and when somebody says you hit like a girl, it's like, well, what does that mean? Because they think they're a strong person. It's kind of like telling them that they're weak and they're not as good as them.
And what advice do you have to young girls who are told they run like a girl, kick like a girl, hit like a girl, swing like a girl?
Keep doing it because it's working. If somebody else says that running like a girl or kicking like a girl or shooting like a girl is something that you shouldn't be doing, that's their problem. Because if you're still scoring and you're still getting to the ball on time and you're still being first, you're doing it right. It doesn't matter what they say. I mean, yes, I kick like a girl and I swim like a girl and I walk like a girl and I wake up in the morning like a girl because I am a girl. And that is not something that I should be ashamed of. So I'm going to do it anyway. That's what they should do.
If I asked you to run like a girl now, would you do it differently?
I would run like myself.
Would you like a chance to redo it?
Yeah.
Why can't run like a girl also mean win the race?
Deborah and Barak's duet, Judges 4 and 5. The people of Israel were ignoring God's commands. Because Israel was worshiping idols, God had allowed the Canaanites to rule over them. A Canaanite general named Sisera terrorized Israel for 20 years. The Israelites were defenseless against Sisera, who commanded 900 iron chariots. Realizing they were helpless, the Israelites finally cried out to God for help. Deborah was Israel's judge at that time. She often sat under a palm tree near her home, and there the people came to her to settle their arguments. One day, she sent for a military leader named Barak. When he came, she asked him a question. "Hasn't God already told you what to do?" she asked. "Gather 10,000 soldiers and prepare for battle. God has promised to bring Sisera, his army, and his iron chariots to the Kishon River. There, God will give you the victory." Barak was fearful and answered, "Are you going to come too? Because I won't go unless you agree to come with me." "Yes, I'll go with you," Deborah agreed, "but understand that you will not get the credit for killing Sisera. Instead, God will give the honor of taking Sisera's life to a woman." Barak gathered his 10,000 troops and went up Mount Tabor. When Sisera heard that Barak was gathering men to fight, Sisera moved his army and all 900 iron chariots near the Kishon River, just as God had said. Deborah announced to Barak, "Go now. The Lord has given Sisera into your hand today. Has not God already gone out before you to help you?" Barak and his men charged down from Mount Tabor, and as the Israelites advanced, God confused Sisera's army. God sent a powerful rainstorm that soaked the ground and caused the river to flood. Sisera's chariots sank deep into the mud. They were stuck and completely useless. Sisera's men tried to run from the Israelites, but the Israelites caught them and killed them. The flooded river carried other soldiers away. Every single one of Sisera's men died that day. Meanwhile, Sisera had jumped out of his chariot to run for his life. Sisera knew that the Canaanites were at peace with a man named Heber. Sisera headed straight for Heber's tents. Heber's wife Jael saw Sisera rushing toward the tents. "Come inside my tent," Jael invited. "Don't be afraid." Jael was being nice to Sisera, but she really considered him her enemy. Sisera hurried into the tent, and Jael covered him with a blanket and gave him some milk to drink. Sisera said, "Stand in the doorway of the tent, and if someone asks you if any man is in here, tell him no." Sisera was so worn out that he quickly fell asleep. Jael quietly moved over to him and killed him with a hammer and a tent peg before he had a chance to wake up. Then Jael waited outside the tent for Barak. "Come with me," Jael called to Barak, "and I will show you the man you're looking for." Barak followed her into the tent. To his surprise, he saw Sisera lying dead on the tent floor. The honor for killing Sisera went to a woman, just as God had promised. Later, Deborah wrote a song about Israel's victory.